What's going on YouTube? Super Insane 18 here, and I'm here with my buddy Kody. He won a case tournament and a PS5 tournament with this deck. This is the deck that you just saw from my last video where I also won the 10-round OTS event here in Vegas. It's a really crazy deck. He created it, and I mean, we'll go ahead and show you guys what it is. Do you have anything you want to say before we start?
First, I'd like to give shout-outs. I'd like to give shout-outs to my team, Team Midwest Gaming. Shout-outs to Fuji. Shout-outs to Halqifibrax. Hani for helping me with the deck afterwards, and then also Crush Cards. It was really nice meeting you guys, and then yeah, everybody from Cali and Vegas. Shout out to Nick. Oh my God, all gas no brakes. All gas no brakes, baby.
All right, and I do just want to say that Crush Cards also does have the profile, so make sure you go ahead and check it out whenever they upload it. But without further ado, let's show them what you were playing.
Okay, so this is 3-axis. Halq goes on an adventure. It's a really crazy concept, and it has some of the best engines in the game in it. So first off, we run 3 Enchantress and the Griffin. This is like the main thing in your deck. You really want to see it, but we have ways to always make sure we see this card. Then we run a lot of 1-card Halqifibraxes. So triple Sangan, the Arborea. This is a 1-card Halqifibrax. I also run triple Red Rose, 1 Rocks Rose. This card is also full combo by itself. The combo just deviates a little when you draw this one and instead, but the end board is still the same. Then for the extenders, this is where I kind of deviated between my 2 lists. So I ran triple Junk Forward, and then I decided to max out on these 3 Wielder, 3 Tracker. So the whole concept was making like level 3 spam and just making sure your combo always goes off. So I decided to run 3 Tracker, 3 Junk Forward, and then because these are really important for the combo, you need, if you want to do full combo, you need at least 1 level 3 non-tuner. But then Wielder is really good because it acts as the tuner just in case you need Halqifibrax from that. Then I run P.U.N.K cards. This engine's crazy. 2's Mini, Foxy Tune, and then this is one like not really many people play. I decided to run the Madam Spider. I don't run the trap card, so this card is basically an engine requirement, but it's fine if you see it because it's a level 3 tuner. The main reason why I play it is so E-Telly is also a 1-card starter. It's not like a 1.5 because then you need Foxy Tune to discard, but I could just special add this normal summon. Yeah, it's Cherubini or Halqifibrax. And then I run Edgem Sabers. This card was insane. It worked really well with the normal summon. If you draw Mare, which you'll see later on in the video, putting that back is really good. And then having a way to just special summon this for free every single turn makes link climbing really easy. Then Destrudo Snow, the cards that came off the list. These cards are cracked. Snow is insane. Destrudo is okay. It's mainly there for the tuner. Then the boy Mare. This card's 1-card sight DPE, 1-card access code with 3 clears, and then 4 pops from access code. This card is just, it does so much for the deck. And then I run Scythe, and then the hero package. It's the best like lock in the game right now, so I figured I wanted to play it. Onto the spells, I ran 3 Droplet. It's my only going 2nd card. I didn't miss any more. This deck kind of just powers through, and if I played against P.U.N.K or any Scythe lock deck, I just kind of accepted that if I don't have droplets, we'll go to game 2, because if I win the dice roll, I'll most likely win the game. But if I go 2nd, then again, I'll just face it. And then I just wanted to maximize how consistent the deck was. So I ran 3 Small World. For me, this card was crazy. Because I run so many extenders, it made more of my cards into like the cards I needed, either Sangan or Enchantress. 3 E-Telly. This card shouldn't have came back to 3. It's one of the best extenders in the game. And then 3 Right. Oh my God, this card is insane. The fact that it's searchable, you can place this broken card, and then you have automatic like 2 disruptions from this and the Griffin. Like I just think the whole Brave engine is broken. Then I run 1 Basil Rose Shoot, it's Monster Reborn for the Rose, 1 Fusion Destiny. So I decided to only play 1 because there were multiple times I was clunking on 2 or like seeing too many bricks and like non-engine. This is like not really a non-engine, it's an engine card, but you can always get to it. Like worst case scenario, there are a lot of times I got Lancia Drolled or like 3 Hand Trap and stone it off with side TPE. And then I ran Foolish. It's either, now in this deck, it's either Edge Imp or it's the Destrudo or the Enchantress. So this card is really good. And then the last card is Called by the Grave. I just wanted to make sure my combos go off, and it also does work against Scythe if my opponent doesn't have the Brave Engine.
And how many cards is that in the main?
It's 50 cards. Going forward, I really like the numbers, the math really worked well. But going forward, I want to be able to play more hand traps, but right now I don't think at the beginning of this format, because PK Brave is the best deck, like that's the only reason why I would need hand traps.
No, this is the best deck.
Oh yeah, this is the best deck, but like in people's minds, PK Brave is the best deck, but this deck is by far like crazier.
All right, let's see what you've got in the extra.
For the extra deck, got my tokens from Hammer, got Link Spider, Almirage. The thing I love about this deck is that it runs the best Link 2s in the game, so Cherubini, Hulk, Dagda, Anaconda, and then again, I can play my Nightmare cards, so Phoenix, Unicorn, and Axis. Helps me clear boards, go for game very easily, so going second isn't really a problem against like the free decks, so like Striker or Eldritch. Then I run Herald. This is the card that prevents me from getting dropletted. I always end off with in my combo. Shooting Riser, this card is important if you have the level 3 extender. You can see in my combo video what it does for the deck. Just by putting 1 more level 3, you can have 2 more interruptions, so it's crazy. Yazi, this card works really well with the deck. By itself, if my opponent has like 4 back row, it clears all 4 plus 1 with the Unicorn, Nightmare, Phoenix, and then Axis Code. Then Savage, this comes up mainly with the Riser. But there are a lot of games that I was summoning Riser on my opponent's turn by just using Crystron, Halqifibrax, Banish It, Specialist. Because this card somewhere, for some reason says if it's Synchro Summon, and Hulk says this is considered a Synchro Summon, so you can dump, manipulate the levels, and then make this card on my opponents. And then Baron, make sure my plays go through, and DPE.
All right, do you want to go show people the side? Do you want to keep that secret?
Yeah, I'll show off the side. So for the side deck, I ran 3 Lancia. This card is bonkers. Like this, Jesus Christ, like I can just set this off of Dagda. It was really good against PK. It beat Flunder like no tomorrow. This makes Flunder and PK the buy. 1 token collector. So I wanted to play like multiple, but I didn't really believe that this did much against the PK deck, because like that deck kind of just does it so it doesn't get interrupted, and because Lancia is my only hand trap and I'm shotgunning it most of the time, then having just 1 token collector and no other hand traps doesn't really do anything. So I decided to run 1 because I can send it off Riser. Then I run triple Dark Ruler no more. In the future this can be cut because majority of the PK players are not shotgunning DPE Scythe because they want to play around like imperm and stuff, but the more people catch on that if you can just double Scythe or DPE Scythe in standby phase, then yeah, this card becomes a lot like less broken. But for me, this card was bonkers. This card was crazy. Triple Cosmic, Duster, Reboot. I played against an Eldritch guy in top 8. This card, I made full combo by using Destrudo, Anaconda, and Cosmic. So I was at 1,000 life points and we made it to a grind game. And game 3, I just drew Duster. The game was over. So yeah, these are mainly for like the back row decks, and then triple Cosmic or double Cosmic can come in versus PK as well. And lastly, my going first card I chose was triple Anti-Spell. I wanted to make sure I didn't lose to like the really redundant cards like Dark Ruler or like something else. Like I wanted to make sure that when I scythe locked my opponent that I was winning that game for sure. But it also helps against decks that don't scythe lock you. So like Flender, it's really like, it's okay against because they can't really beat 2 negate board without the field spell and then the new quick play. So that's why I think this card is really good. But in the future, like I talked to Bahani about this, like we kind of changed this to Bell because I think Bell is just even better than this card. I'd rather have more going second cards because this deck kind of just wins going first.
So if you change it for Bell, what matchups would you side for Bell in against?
The Bell is mainly for PK, Prank Kids, anything with this card in it, because you can just Bell this when they banish it, because this card can add from the graveyard too. Especially against this deck, if my opponent doesn't open up right and I have Bell, if it's the mirror match, then I am always going to Bell this because this is kind of like a choke point in the deck.
All right, well, there you guys have it. This deck is coming off of a case tournament win, a PS5 win. I personally took it and won the 10-round OTS. Absolutely insane profile, so you guys know the deal. Make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like the video, share with your friends. We already did our shout outs. Is there anything else you want to say before we close it off?
Yeah, I made the deck and it's crazy. Like I just came up with the combos at 5 a.m. and yeah, I'm so glad that I did that. Like it was like, it's a huge accomplishment in my part, in my opinion, because I think the end board was just ridiculous and it just doesn't lose to many things.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching and we will see you in the next one.
Thank you.